If you're a fan of The Sun, you are going to love this next interview. My name is Bethany and I'm your host. I was able to meet with Annabella of Baixa House in the center part of Lisbon, Portugal. Let me introduce you to the gorgeous Baixa House apartments and Annabella. Annabella, I'd love if you could tell us a little bit about your background in hospitality. What sparked your interest?
I'm from Angola, and after the revolution, so we had difficult times and we came to Portugal. And when I finished my college, I decided to go a little bit more deep in Europe. And I had a friend that was living in Switzerland. I had the opportunity to get in hospitality business. And then I had a mentorship of the owner of one of the hotels I worked. He was from École de Hôtelière de Lausanne. And he did teach me all the process of the hotel management. And then I came back to Portugal in 93. I worked 8 years in Lisbon, then I moved to Cascais, to another property, all leading hotels of the world, so beautiful hotels. And then I came back to Lisbon again for some more years.
What could we see out your windows? Tell us a little bit about the locality.
We have lots of hills, as you have in Rome, of course. This is, that's what you call Baixa, because it's very low corridor. So there are around 8 streets and all in a low part of the city, and with the doors of the city from the river, from the Tagus River.
As a guest staying at the apartments, if I were to walk out the front door, would I find vendors? Are there little cafes? What would we find?
You have lots of everything downtown, because this is really the very heart of the city. So you have lots of restaurants, cafes, shops, everything. Everybody was, especially on trade, it's very well known by the Portuguese, and people were coming at the time we go for shopping in Baixa. You know, as you have in Milano, yours is closed, ours is open air. So those are the streets for shopping. And this is the climate, the ambience of Baixa district where we are.
Can you tell us a little bit, Annabella, about the processes that you put into place when coronavirus hit?
In Portugal, we had this safe and clean stamp from the most beginning of the pandemic situation. So we did join all this process. So we were taking several training meetings, and I did made up with my staff also inside trainings. Yeah, keeping on a lag on between bookings of at least 2-3 days, and sometimes more. First, for the health of our collaborators, of course, because for cleaning they just go afterwards to reduce the risk.
Yeah.
And then as well for the clients, you see. So we are trying to keep this as best and as we can on this process. But of course we had lots of trainings for that. Yeah.
And after coronavirus, once our scientists have figured out a cure, what processes would you keep in place moving forward? Is there anything of this experience that you would take forward?
Yes, because I think the many sanitizing process, so it's going to be a little bit deeper, I guess, for a very long time after COVID, and I think it's you will keep it in mind for much time.
And one thing in particular that you are most looking forward to once the world regains some kind of normal?
To welcome, all the people that have suspended their vacation. We must say that we are very, very lucky. We had the most beautiful and understanding guests that kept, their deposits for future bookings to come back. So I love to prepare my flowers to put in the apartments, we do have fresh flowers in the apartments for check-in. You see, in the sitting room, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, in the kitchen.
There's nothing better than walking into a room with the aroma of flowers, and you feel so productive and clean, and it purifies the air. It's really lovely.
Yeah.
I love
that. Yes, it is. Yeah, absolutely. And also all these, these old parts of the furniture that were very carefully chosen during the construction, that the interior designers made up, you see, and you have all these, these smells on between flowers, old wood, and all these unique pieces that were, just being waiting for you to be bought in a flea market of the life, or in a shops for all things,
bazaars and things like this.
Yeah,
the rich aroma of all those materials together.
Exactly. It's very interesting because it's very private, and each apartment has this identity with all this mixture of aromas.
Are there any organic or sustainable products other than the gorgeous flowers that you provide for guests during their stay?
We don't have restaurants in the house, you see. So we do made up our breakfast we put in the apartment, and of course we do homemade cakes for breakfasts for guests. And we also do handmade jams that we try to buy with the best fruits.
Slow way of business, as you mentioned. I am hearing all of these parts of your hotel that are very personal and homemade, and it is actually a very organic method, and it just sounds really comfortable.
That's it. And for example, we use, the linen bag, the white linen bag for bread every day, and we hang at the door of the guests. So the guests can make a very private stay, like they were in a new house. This is not, sometimes we say it's like your home, but we do intend that people are in a little bit more than their home. It's like a new home experience for a holiday.
I was reading earlier about Sicily, and the Sicilian government had put into place some kind of subsidy for travelers, so that travelers could fly to Sicily and receive discounts on their visits. Is there anything like this that's in place in Portugal?
For the moment, only for restaurants. So there is a new thing coming that people that go to restaurants can keep the VAT tax, and they can use it in other days in restaurants.
This is more personal. This is about your own experience. Can you tell us, Annabella, your most enriching vacation? Paint the scene for us. Where did you travel to? How did it impact your life?
Yeah, so I always say that I travel to visit friends. You see, I saw on your interviews regarding hotels, I've been visiting a lot, but especially in business. It's sometimes it's difficult for hotel business people not to work when they are in a holiday, when they do opt for a hotel. And it's difficult to put apart, you see. But anyway, in a holiday, I've been traveling most of the times to visit friends, because this hospitality industry is also beautiful for finding and having and keeping friends for all over the world. And this gives you also the opportunity to travel to visit friends and to experience normal life in their country. Not really like a tourist, but part of the community. Yes. And one of our greatest experience I had, it was when I visited Israel.
Okay.
Because it was also, in a way, because it was the first time and the first country that I was not speaking the language. So I had the opportunity to experience sometimes feelings of guests that arrived here, for example, and of course, most of them, they don't speak Portuguese. Mm-hmm. And I never had that feeling before, you see, because I speak some languages. And for me, it was really a first-hand experience, to travel and to be in a country that you don't speak a word.
To be truly foreign. Did you go swimming in the Dead Sea? Were you floating?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
What was that?
You have to.
Yeah. You have to. What was that experience like? Was it so surreal? How did you feel laying there on the water?
Oh, it was funny. It was funny. Yes, very funny. Very funny.
So much, Annabella, for joining me today on our interview series.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
The more time I've spent on researching Bayerische Haus, the more in love with this project I've become. I'm such an advocate for comfort and sumptuous interiors, and what Jesus has created in Bayerische Haus apartments is truly beautiful. From taking a historic building and reconstructing it, preserving its beautiful history, using traditional Portuguese techniques like mosaic, layering timbers and fabrics and florals and organic homemade goods. It just creates such a sumptuous experience. So if you've really enjoyed this interview too and would like to know more about Bayerische Haus or its restoration process, you can head to bayerischehaus.com. You'll find the links below. Or visit Arthur and I at schnezny.co.uk. We would be more than happy to help book your next vacation. And if you're enjoying our Inside Hotel series, please click on the subscribe link below and share us your comment. Let us know what you most enjoy about these interviews, and if there are any areas that you'd like to know more about, we'd love to improve with you. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and journey well.